ones coming in through the Tortilla Curtain down there. Those are the ones who are killing us. They're peasants, my friend. No education, no resources, no skills. All they've got to offer is a strong back. And the irony is we need fewer and fewer strong backs every day because we've got robotics and computers and farm machinery that can do the labor of 100 men at a fraction of the cost.
An immigrant too.
It's so nice to meet you.
So your point is to prove that we are not.
We are not. This society gives us this label right here, and this is not us.
I see you as one of God's children.
Poquito de español, but no, you're welcome here. You're not a drug lord or rapist.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Why are you doing this?
A lot of times society labels us as this, you know. And
you're a human being.
I'm just very, very happy that people like you can see through this label right here. This is not us.
You're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're all productive members of society, and that's how it should be everywhere.
I do not see you as a drug lord, rapist, or criminal. Que huevos, que
Gracias.
Nice what you're doing, huh?
Thank you.
I'm with you.
Thank you for doing this, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. Thank you so much.
That affected me more than anything.
See, society has labeled us, immigrants from all over, as this: a jumpsuit, handcuffs, leg cuffs. You know, they label us as criminals, people who come here to take jobs, to steal jobs, people who come here to take places in school. But I think what I'm trying to say is America just has to remove this blindfold and just see that that's not who we are.
The U.S. has become a dumping ground for everybody else's problems. They're sending us not the right people. It's coming from more than Mexico. It's coming from all over South and Latin America, and it's coming from the Middle East. When Mexico sends its people, they're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs, rapists, crime, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're not sending their best.
Not even my closest friends know. I know that I shouldn't really care about what Facebook comments and YouTube comments say. I feel very shameful. I'm Mexican, I'm double majoring. I'm gonna graduate magna cum laude. I didn't take out any loans either. I worked since I was 16. I can't hide it for the rest of my life.
Right about 17, 18, that's when I got into Harvard. I received my acceptance letter. I left out the door and I tripped on some cable there. It actually knocked down my computer, but I ran all the way to school to show them, you know, the email that I had just got. And that was the first problem there.
A thing that drives me is when people ask me, so, what's your major?
Yeah.
Mathematics and statistics. Ooh, good luck with that. That looks confusing, but it's really not. So I went and I asked her, I was like, Mom, do you have my social security number? And she was like, you don't have a social security number. So I was like, wait, what? So how am I in school? And she was like, when I enrolled you in school originally, they didn't ask for a social security number. They just asked for your basic information and your birth certificate. I was like, wow, I don't have a social security number. That means I'm undocumented.
A lot of these kids had no choice about whether they would come here. They found themselves in the United States at the age of 2 or 3. The only country they know is our country.
When a student like that walks into your office and she says to you, so how do I get my driver's license, sir? And you have to be the one that says, man, I really have to tell you, there's no way that you can get your driver's license right now. And if you're driving down the street and you get pulled over, you could find yourself in a deportation hearing. As a counselor, that is the hardest conversation to have with a student, that she can't get a driver's license to go to work, that when she gets to go to work, she has to admit that she's undocumented.
I didn't feel myself fitting into the crowd. When they would ask me, what are you in for? I'm like, I had 2 traffic tickets.
I was well behaved. I'd never been in any trouble. And that was my darkest hour, just being taken away and, just the shame of being in handcuffs.
I was arrested, and even though I was innocent, I was transferred to an immigration facility, and I was there for 45 days. The only thing I could see was a little TV outside of my cell.
This idea that people are walking around in fear, it just strikes me as un-American. It also strikes me as a problem that we should work to find a solution.
They've gone to school, they've worked hard, they've gone to college. Kids who've done everything we've asked of them. Let's give them that chance.
This issue really challenges our country to look inside of our hearts. As sad as it is to see the dysfunction around our whole immigration issue, even sadder would be if no one in the rest of the world wanted to come to America.
I am so many things, and if people see me walking, if people were to see, all the things that I've done, they would have never thought that I wasn't documented.